a top-secret unit, officially the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, was formed. Its soldiers were artists, designers, and sound engineers. Their weapons, inflatable tanks, fake radio signals, and giant speakers blasting the sounds of an army on the move. Their mission was to create phantom divisions, tricking the Germans into thinking Allied forces were somewhere they weren't. They staged over 20 battlefield deceptions, often operating dangerously close to the front lines. It's estimated their creative illusions saved tens of thousands of Allied lives. Now let's talk about the man at the center of it all, Adolf Hitler. Time and again he escaped death by sheer dumb luck. He'd leave a room minutes before a bomb exploded or change his travel plans at the last second. This uncanny survival streak led some of his followers to believe he was protected by a dark destiny. History, however, suggests it was just a terrifying series of coincidences that allowed his reign of terror to continue. Japan planned to bomb America with balloons. It sounds like a joke, but it was deadly serious. They launched over 9,000 Fugo balloons into the jet stream, each carrying incendiary or anti-personnel bombs. These silent weapons drifted for thousands of miles across the Pacific. Most of them landed harmlessly in remote areas of the US, Canada, and Mexico, but they weren't all failures. Some started forest fires, and in a tragic incident in Oregon, one balloon killed a woman and 5 children. They remain the only civilian casualties from enemy action on the US mainland during the entire war. While America faced a threat from the sky, a city in the Soviet Union was enduring a hell on earth. For 872 days, from 1941 to 1944, the city was completely cut off by German forces. Food supplies dwindled to nothing. The winter temperatures plummeted, and without heat, thousands froze. Over 1 million civilians perished, the vast majority from starvation. Their mission was grim. If a high-ranking Nazi leader was captured, and an Allied leader was also present, these agents were tasked with assassinating the Nazi to prevent any potential kidnapping or intelligence leak. The Nazis weren't just fighting a war on Earth, they were dreaming of weaponizing space. After the war, Allied forces discovered plans for a truly outlandish project, a sun gun. The concept involved building a giant mirror in orbit, 1.5 kilometers wide. Modern scientists believe the plan was technically unfeasible, but the fact that it was seriously designed and considered reveals the sheer delusion and desperation that had gripped the Nazi high command. This wasn't just about morale, it was a brilliant business strategy. When the war ended, the infrastructure was already in place, and Coke had introduced itself to the world. Across the world, entire cities were built beneath the surface to escape the constant air raids. In Chongqing, China, which endured years of Japanese bombing, an enormous network of tunnels sheltered hundreds of thousands of people. These subterranean worlds had hospitals, schools, and living quarters. For years they were bustling hubs of life and resistance, hidden from the destruction raging above. Finally, we think of the war as being fought in Europe, Africa, and the Pacific, but the conflict's reach extended to the most remote place on Earth, Antarctica. It sounds unbelievable, but Nazi Germany sent expeditions and submarines to the icy continent, hoping to establish a naval base and claim territory. In response, Britain launched its own secret operations to monitor and counter any German activity. The war's shadow fell even on this frozen, desolate landscape, proving that no corner of the globe was truly safe from the conflict. From inflatable tanks and a soldier bear to sun guns and secret computers, World War II was far stranger and more complex than we can imagine.